Hello, everybody. It is Retro Gaming Now, and we are back with Minecraft, and this is Minecraft Survival Multiplayer, playing on my server. And it's, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've done a Twitch stream. Then part of the reason for that is I've been doing, like, VC streams on Discord instead of doing things on Twitch, so that's been a bit of a change. And I've also done some VC stuff with the Twitch, but this is just going to be a normal Twitch stream. It's just been, I don't know, it's been a little bit too long since I've done any sort of streaming. So I'm happy to be back here, happy to be playing again, and we're going to see what's going on this server because it's been a while. So as always, we've been adding new people. Oh, I just got the one and only Elite has followed. Thank you so much for the follow. We got quite a few people on right now. We're slowly in the process of going through all the applications, so I don't totally remember what's new from the guys who've been watching on YouTube and on Twitch instead of on Discord. So I'm going to just sort of do a quick walkthrough of what we've got right now, and hopefully we will make some sense of this world. So over here, this is an area that people have been just building some stuff in, so I went ahead and took the initiative to call this the community build room. So you can basically add stuff in here, so this is kind of a free-for-all. And there's a lot of stuff going on. The logical mine was here, spelled incorrectly. We've already seen this one. Here we've got a doorway to a parallel universe. And it's, wow, you know, you walk through and this is quite the parallel universe. It's so parallel that it almost seems the same. Boo. For Halloween, hello. And we've got a new tenant. It looks like the Illager Crib, and this is Rob. Rob now lives in our house. So welcome, Rob. Great to see you. Congratulations, it's a pillager. And I think this is from Jacket Cat, so I appreciate that. Do not feed the pillager after midnight. I will 100% fetch him if you decide he's a lousy roommate. You know, as long as he doesn't escape his crib and come and try to kill me, then he's pretty good. So yeah, welcome, Rob. Great to see you. Over here, we've got something going on. Gender reveal gone wrong. Sorry to hear about your mom's Taco Bell accident, says Soul4. And, you know, you've heard about those things where they try and do a gender reveal for their baby, and they end up, you know, burning down the forest. So that's kind of what seemed to have happened here. The gender reveal caused some serious damage to the house. So that is quite unfortunate. It is a real shame that has happened, but it's really funny. I should say fire tick is off on this server, so there's no fear of things burning down. So that's, I think, the main updates we've got over here in this area. I've been slowly, like, adjusting things. I'm going to go up here. I don't think there's anything new up top. I did finish my beacon. And we did have a scenario where there were a lot of snow golems, like a ton of snow golems, but we had to get rid of those. And hello, Lee. Lee has joined. Nice to see you. So yeah, that's it for the top floor of the house. Let's move on down a little bit. The one and only Elite says, "Hi guys, this is Eli. Eli, welcome. Good to see you on stream." The one and only Elite. Wait, does Eli stand for Elite? Eli T? I'm putting the pieces together. It's genius. We head on down, and so what I've started doing is I wanted to have, like, some guest rooms so people, they could, you know, sleep here for a while if they wanted. So, you know, I've got guest room 1 over here, got a nice little balcony. And just a couple of more. And sort of the idea is that what we can do is we can have it where, you know, if you were in the area, you can just take one of these rooms and you can hang out in my base. So it's sort of like a public area. If you wanted to, you know. And I haven't finished furnishing them, so I haven't put chests in or anything like that. But that was kind of the idea. Obviously, it's incomplete. Lee says she's just following a retro around his house holding his head, and it's really amusing. Oh, yes, that is my head, isn't it? We had a bit of an incident in the last VC stream, and ILY Clorox has subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 3 months, and ILY Clorox says, "Hi, Retro," in all caps, and I'm going to respond to Clorox, "Hi, Clorox," and also on all caps. Thank you so much for the Prime. 3 months, that is pretty crazy, and I know I'm not consistent enough streaming. My schedule's going to open up pretty soon here. I'm just really busy with other stuff going on in my life, but hopefully within the next 2 or 3 weeks, I think it would be fun to try and do a schedule again, because I think I left the schedule because I'm like, oh, I think you know, it was a little bit stressful trying to have the schedule, but then the problem is then there's like no motivation for me to stream. And I think it'd be good to have it where, you know, there's at least some sort of consistency. So yeah, I've been really working around trying to improve my house, the inner workings of it, because this is eternally a work in progress. This is probably never going to be finished. I don't think there's anything new on the outside. No, I don't think so. It looks pretty much the same. I think there still could be some tweaks. I really don't like how the top of the roof has all of these torches. And the problem is that I used logs instead of slabs. So there's definitely some things I would need to fix structurally on this house. But I'm trying to add just a lot more intrigue and interest on the bottom levels, because the top level is kind of just this one open area. So I've been working that over. Cover with brown carpet. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. That's a good idea. I really like the idea of, you know, the house being like really complicated in all these passageways, and people have already been talking about how confusing my house is, and I should say I intend for it to get even more confusing. So with that, we're going to do what we always do, and we're going to head to spawn. There's a couple of new things to talk about outside of spawn, and we will get to those in a minute, but this is the visitor center, and we head on in, and there's always going to be more signs. But we've seen this in pretty much every video, so we're just going to walk around a little bit. Somebody is constructing a new sort of interesting skyscraper over here, but that looks like that's a work in progress, so I'd be excited to see what happens there. And there's IRDM's silo. It's a little bit large, comically large, one might say. En passant, we got someone who plays chess over here. You know, en passant's a forced move, right? If someone offers you en passant, you have to take it. I'm kidding. I do think it'd be kind of fun to do some sort of chess event. I don't know. I'm not really good at chess, but I've kind of recently been getting into watching chess streamers and watching them on YouTube more often. I don't know why. I've been interested. I feel like for me, chess is something that I come back to. I come back to like every year. There's like every year I have like a month or so that I get into chess again and I'm playing with my friends, and then I kind of just forget about it. I'm not very good at chess. Okay, there's some things I wanted to buy while I was here. I wanted to buy some unbreaking books because this netherite pickaxe is pretty good, but it doesn't have unbreaking, which really means that it burns out so quickly. And it does have mending, but that's still, it's a little bit annoying that you can't get a full mining trip in. So I would like to do that. MacDaddy2105 says, "Yo, Retro, what's up? Not much. Great to see you here. Welcome to the stream." Oh yeah, I should mention, so we got this new thing where basically the Minecraft chat is integrated with the Discord. So if you say stuff in Discord, it responds in Minecraft chat and goes back either way.
How was your Thanksgiving, if you celebrate? What is your favorite type of pie? Your Twitch stream helps my stress the night before a work shift smile.
Thank you so much. That is so nice. Thank you, the Prodigal Paintbrush, for the $3. What is my favorite type of pie? That's tough. I think I'm probably gonna say chocolate pie. You know, you get that chocolate pie. It's like the really rich texture where you cut it, and it's kind of like cold, kind of frozen, where the chocolate sort of is. It's, I don't want to say it's Jello because it's not Jello, but it's yeah, it's not just like chocolate. You know what I'm saying? It's different than normal chocolate. Yes, I do need some unbreakings. That's one of the things I wanted to get here. Yes, chocolate pie, and I'm so glad that my Twitch stream helps you be less stressful. That's really nice. So yeah, I'm trying to buy some unbreaking, and Joey G said that he would sell some to me. So I will wait around and see if that ends up happening. You mean the really fancy chocolate that contains a lot less wax filler and more cocoa bean stuff? You know, I honestly don't know enough about pies to really know how they make it. But yeah, it's not like when you take a bite out of it, it's not like literally chocolate. I don't know how to describe it. I'll edit in a picture for the people. Oh, so we do have unbreaking. Let's see. Nice. So 1 diamond per 2. That is a excellent price. So I will put that over and take that. That is going to be great. Thank you so much. And I will put in the chat TY. So yeah, as I was saying, there's this new thing where there's this Discord integration, so people can chat in Minecraft server, and it automatically sends it to a channel on the Discord, and vice versa. So if people talk on Discord, they say something, you can see, like right there, it has their message. So it's a pretty cool little thing. Arami was the one who suggested it. It was a great suggestion. So I was going over to find... There's a new town. I think it's called Old Town, so maybe New Town is the incorrect terminology. And we've seen it before. It's been a work in progress, but I think Eris was the one who was making it. And if we go over here, we can see this huge gate, which is like the entrance to it, and we head on in. So this has had some serious improvements over the time that I've been watching this, and it's really cool to see this city develop. So this is another one of those cities that's designed to be more structured. So Spawn is kind of unstructured and chaotic, which is what makes it fun. The fun thing about Spawn is that there's really no rules. There are rules, but there's no like layout. There's no layout as to how the thing's got to be set up. This one though is different. It's more like a big city where it's got these skyscrapers and they're all downtown, and they're all set up in a certain way. Like so. It really is quite cool. 5 diamonds per shulker box. Whoops. Don't want to accidentally move that. Ah. How do I open this? There we go. So, you know, people are putting their stores in here and stuff, and it's really a nice place because it's not so complicated. It's a lot more structured. So that's what makes it good. So just take a little look around and just see what's here. Got a nice little alleyway over here. And this is... I don't know what this is. What are they selling? Beacons. 18 diamonds for 1. And looks like they're out of stock. So this was mine. They had it where you could just claim the buildings. But I unclaimed it because I actually wasn't ever finishing it. And I think it would be good to have someone who's going to use it take it. So I went ahead and unclaimed that. And, yeah. Yes. So... let's just finish looking at these. Let me take a look at Twitch chat. Hi, Retro. Hi, Tim. Clorox says, this show I'm watching is so sad. Clorox, what show are you watching? I must know. Let's see. So this is... what is this? This one's really nice. I like those. That right there. You know, the little hedges. What are those called? Free saddles. 4 diamonds per totem. That's a pretty good deal. We all know how much I like to use totems. I tend to have a, well, the nether is the bane of my existence. I die a lot in the nether. I think if you count all of my deaths, I think they've all been either A, somebody kills me, or somebody being me heads to the nether and falls in lava. That's a pretty consistent thing. Remy has returned. Welcome back, Remy. Clorox says, The Good Doctor, but it's getting happier, I think. I have not heard of that show. Let's see. Protection 4. Ah, this is great. Yeah, all these good new places to buy books. Death Strider, Protection 4, Efficiency 5. Actually, I have Efficiency 4. I'm not sure if I can afford... ah, it's empty anyways. I was going to think about buying an Efficiency 5. But I think I will wait on that. Retro, you should see the new mailboxes. Eris spent a lot of time on the building. Sure. Where are they? Where are they? You pronounce it RB. Okay, so it's like a silent S. RB. Like RB. Good to know. Thank you. So I will follow Lee over here to a nice marble building. Wow. Andesite, I think, in marble. Very cool. Ooh. Alright, we got Jeremy. There are a lot more pillagers around here. Cloudy. The Prodigal Paintbrush says, Retro, what do you want for Christmas? That's a good question. I'll have to think about that for a little bit. Alright, let's see. Where is mine? Where's mine? Oh, I see. So basically, it's like the flag. If something's in there, You turn the flag on. And I broke into Mod Mountain, someone says. I wonder who broke into Mod Mountain. Now, I should say, while I have access to Mod Mountain, I do not live in Mod Mountain. Mod Mountain is such a chaotic and dense place that's a little stressful. Alright, let's see. Noble has followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad that you're here. This is really cool. Yeah, this is nice. The Nether one is nice too. I think this one is, matches the style of a city a lot more, and that's what I think is really cool about it. Get a drink real quick. So someone's talking about lag from the Discord. Let's just see how our TPS is doing. All right, 18 point. We're doing fine. Retro drinking water ASMR. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm getting pretty close to 250,000 though. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Hello, Remy. Actually, you know, who am I looking for? I'm looking for Jerry. Where's Jerry? I have a gift for Jerry. Dakar, Rejo the Pro, it's Joey G. If there's a time to visit Maryland, it's now. I'll get to Maryland, don't worry. Last Hope, Random, Black House. I don't know if Jerry has a... yeah, I don't know. 3D binaural ASMR. Are those like those binaural beats? I might not be saying it right. But those like things that are supposed to do something. Sir Israel Segura has followed. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, just want to make sure that I've got a good sense and make sure we've seen most of these buildings here. Ooh. Didn't go in there. Retro look, it's me, Jerry. Okay, so there's Jerry, so I'll give you my gift. Except I was going to give you 100,000 more of those. That's just the free sample. Okay, yeah, so it looks like Aria's still working on this. That's good to see. This is a very nice place. I just really like how structured it is, and this is a really nice road too. I'm a child who watches Ranboo says hi. Hi, child. I'm a child. I don't know how to shorten your name. Turcake says, whoa, there's a second mailbox. Just shows how long it's been since I played on the SMP. Well, you can join again. The Zagorski, and I think I know who that is, says, hey, Retter, am I still whitelisted? The answer is probably yes. If you haven't been banned from the server, then you're still whitelisted. Kind of the way I have it set up is you can always come back if you want. We just add people to the whitelist. We don't ever take people off, unless, of course, they break rules. That is when we will sometimes take people off. Retro, can you go to my old base near Maryland? I'm talking about the house on the mountain with the campfire near that. I kind of think I know what base you're talking about. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're saying. It's like up on a mountaintop, right? And it's like, I think I know what you're talking about. Ayo, can I have the IP then, since I don't have it anymore? Yeah, go to the SMP chat on the Discord, and it's SMP General, and it should be pinned there. I don't have it memorized, of course. Okay, so I think we've seen most of what there is to see with this town. There's just a very good variety of buildings. Nice differentiation in styles, and it's a very good job by Aria. I really like this place. Oh, creeper. Yeah. So now we're gonna head to Maryland. I don't have the SMP role. If one of the mods is online, they can take care of that for you. The Zagorski has followed. Welcome. Although I've known you for a long time. You've been here for a while. But thank you for the follow. Yes, my favorite mob. That means what I need to do is warp spawn. I'm going to go ahead and just take a quick nap in here to make sure these phantoms aren't coming after me. Mac Daddy says, big fan of your deep dives. I watched all of them. Your quality for your vids blew all the others out of the water. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate the compliment. I've been trying hard to produce high quality content. It's true, you have been here for a while, Simon. So yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go to Maryland, right? And I don't have my horse with me, so we're just gonna walk. But as we walk, we'll look around and see we've got a big IRDM statue over here. I should just point that over here. IRDM's looking pretty strong. Look at those abs. He's been doing some planks or other core exercises. So we'll take the long way just to do it. Let's see. What editing software do you use? I use DaVinci Resolve. Now, so DaVinci Resolve is extremely powerful, and you can do all sorts of stuff with it, but I will say the learning curve is pretty steep. It's not necessarily the most intuitive software. I think if you're going to use DaVinci Resolve, what you should do is they have like these tutorials online. Like there's this tutorial book you can get basically, and it's got like some sample projects you can do. And I went through the entire book. It's long. It's like 500 pages or something, but it probably took me 20 or 30 hours to do. I think it was worth it, though. Yeah, I need to add some more books here. I'll put that on my list of things to do. My ever-growing list of things, which I'll probably never do. Okay. Continue heading in the direction of Maryland. Is your server open for people to join? So it's a whitelisted server, and you have to apply to get in. So what you should do is if you're not on the Discord, join the Discord, which is discord.gg/retrogamingnow. And in the announcements, you'll see the application. I'm just finishing up reviewing those applications now. Yeah, and so if you're not a big community member, like you don't talk a whole lot on the Discord, make sure your application is very high quality, you know, not just short little answers. Try and have thoughtful answers. And because really the idea is we just want people we can trust, right? We want to have people on the server that are trustworthy because it's a trust-based server. There's no block protections or anything like that. The way I like to think about it, there's a couple of ways. It's kind of like playing on a server with your friends. That's kind of how it is. Or another term I like to use is golden rule anarchy. So you can kind of do whatever you want as long as you follow the golden rule, which is do unto others as you'd like to have done to you. So now you can see some people are hopping in on Discord. Hi, Twitch people. Okay, so we are heading in the direction of Maryland, I'm pretty sure. And we got something over here. I haven't been on this stroll in a while. It's really nice. Welcome to Maryland, and here we are. There's a giant cube of dirt out there. I would bet a couple of diamonds that Surf is the one behind that, because Surf is also the one who did the coal cube. So we're over here in Maryland, and this is quite a bit different. Your redstone, you can keep the chest and sign. Okay. Looks like there's something being constructed over here. It doesn't look to be finished, though. Right now it's just a facade. So as far as I understand what Maryland is this kind of like a faction maybe, or is it a country, a group? It's some sort of place that has a defined location, a district maybe? Because this is the central highway here. It looks like it splits right through. So let's go to central Maryland. Fun fact, my base is around here, says Eli T. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff over here. I think this was mostly random and Kiki, Cat, and DigDub and those people, but I think there might have been more. The thing is, the server, the size of the map is just so big. There's always so much going on, right? We have like 10 people on right now, and each of those 10 people is doing something different, which is what's really cool. There's like stuff going on that like I'm never going to know about just because there's so many people. So yeah, we're taking a gander around. I don't really know where I'm going. I did see someone over here. I have been to this place before. I'm just looking around. I kind of don't quite know what to, well, okay, hey, Random, you gotta show me where to go. Yeah, there we go. All right. Who wants to trap retro? I have 27 stacks of obsidian. I will keep my eyes peeled. Yeah. Stay up here, it's about to be wild. I want to make Minecraft in real life videos. I will use some of your lore in the store if you will. Yeah, sure. I could not find the application to join from the Discord if anyone knows how to. Go to the announcement section, and it should be a recent announcement. Since I'm the only MC lore channel, that's actually not quite true. There are some other people who do it. MatPat, of course, is one, but Wifey's is also doing it. So, Random, is this your jukebox that you've been talking about? You're able to store jukebox data somehow in terms of like which notes it's going to be. And that is actually really quite cool. Assuming that the thing that was playing was stored in memory somewhere. This is really neat. Good job, Random. I think this is quite cool. And if you stand over here, the pistons aren't too loud. So yeah, that's really really nice. It's still going. Boom, 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 boom. Retro, when will the stream end? I don't know. I'll probably go... Usually I go between an hour and 2 hours. I think my voice starts to give out around the hour and 30-minute time. Do I recognize the tune? Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I think that was it. I didn't... I don't recognize it. I'm sorry. Jacket Cat says, ah. Daisy Bell. I don't know that. Is that like a folk tune? Zagorski, formerly known as Simon Zagorski. That is quite the username. Join the game. Oh, I see. Actually, I guess it's just telling us that when you change your Minecraft name, it changes. Sewell says, hi, JK. Hi, JK. Yeah, Random, this is really cool. I like this. Daisy Bell is the first song sung by a computer. Interesting. Yeah, I was not aware of what that song was. This is, yeah, there's quite a lot going on in Maryland. I can't deny that. We got a nice map here, too. So, this is Spawn City. So, basically what we did is we walked over here. And we are in this area right here, right? So, we took that path over here. So, yeah, we're in this whole area. Very cool, yeah. This is kind of an interesting place for sure. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot to see. TikTok found it and made it have a creepy connotation, but it's actually a really wholesome song. I think the fact is that, like, in a lot of rudimentary things, a lot of rudimentary, like, you know, really early CDs or really early audio, really early that type of stuff is gonna sound kind of creepy because it's really low resolution and low quality. So I can understand why people say that that's creepy, but that's just sort of how it is, right? It's, you know, you can't start out with hi-fi, high-quality HD stuff. It's going to have to start with something that's kind of low quality. How is Rob? We saw Rob earlier today, and Rob was doing well. Rob had not escaped, and I really hope that we can continue to prevent Rob from escaping. Okay. What does purple mean? Oh, because it's because you're a mod. You're an SMP mod, but since you haven't, I have to remove that. I guess I could probably do that now. So LP group user Sim Zagorski group. Oh shoot. Parent clear. There we go. I think that's right. Luck Perms is like, there's the commands are really verbose, but it's still pretty powerful. So I think that's it for Maryland, right? That's, we should get over here, although maybe not. We do have the Azure Lake. Lateckburg in Maryland. So this is something else over here. Welcome to Lateckburg, Pride Path. So we've definitely seen this. And there's that over there, and we head on out to the other side. So I think all of this we've seen, but what I want to do is I want to show you guys something new. This is something that I've never shown on a Twitch stream before. And this is kind of a new thing that we did, but to do this, I'm going to have to clear out my inventory. So we'll dump all of this into my inventory chest right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do /warp Hunger Games. And you might wonder what Hunger Games is going to be. Actually, you don't have to wonder whatsoever. It's not hard to guess what it means when I say we are warping to Hunger Games. There's a Hunger Games arena. And we did this for... the reason we did this is because we had an anniversary event on the Discord. And so what we did is we had a bunch of people who were helping us construct an arena for Hunger Games. So, I suppose I'll ask if anybody wants to play Hunger Games, because Hunger Games, it's pretty fun. I think it's a really cool arena, and you know, it's a little bit different, right? So basically the idea is everything that's in this world, it's a different multiverse world, but everything that's in this world is separate from the real world. So you can't take anything over. But I'm going to ask, Hunger Games, anyone? Just so we can maybe play a match and see how it works. So it's great. It's really quite fun, I think. And so we'll get some people here. Come to the world, but don't join the game yet. So we'll try and get some people over here. Retro, did you like the thingy? Yes, I did like the thingy. That was very cool. You have some very interesting redstone. Let me get another drink. Mushroom says, hey Retro, hey Mushroom. Jacket Cat says, hungry time. I mean, I guess I do have half a, I'm missing a half hunger bar. Okay, so dump your items. We will start soon. Please put all your stuff away. Yep, that's right. So it hasn't. It's interesting. The plugin is supposed to store your items and then put it back, and sometimes it doesn't work. So I typically say it's better to just dump them all. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit strange because this is like the only sort of area where we have a really plug-in heavy gameplay type thing. Most other things we try and be as vanilla as possible. So we'll give it a few more seconds for people to join. We got quite a bit on. Let's see how our performance is doing. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Is that the complete Grease statue? And Jacket Cat is asking a question. That is accurate. See that over there? That is the Grease statue. Remember that that thing it spawned that I pointed out every time? Well, that's what it was supposed to be. Like, come on. You know, if only it had been finished. That would have been so cool. So I'm going to ask. Ready? Okay, so right-click on sign. I will TP Soul here. So we right-click on the Hunger Games sign and it puts us down into the arena. Break sign says no wanderer. Don't break the sign. So we're going to start in 20 seconds. Looks like we got 5 people here. And I'm probably going to die pretty quickly because I'm going to be talking about how cool this arena is. So that's that there. Basically, that's where we started. And it teleported us down here. And this is quite the you know, this is a lot like Spawn, where Spawn is just so chaotic and such a mess. And that's kind of how this Hunger Games arena is. So there's a lot of stuff going on. For example, this is an old house of mine from an old server. So I brought this one in. And so yeah, there's kind of a lot of things that we have that are just strange. And as we walk around, you're going to see, you know, we had all the mods help construct this. And the result is a really, really interesting and quirky Hunger Games arena. So I'm trying to remember, we got some chests over here. The way this works is the chests are randomized every time. So whenever you play, it puts random items in the chest. And Iridium was the one who set up what was going to be in the chests. Hi RGN, says Blue Arrow. Hello Blue Arrow. Great to have you here. Alright, so I loved working on this map. So many random fun things. Yeah, there's a lot of details, and I still work on it sometimes too. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, I just add some things to it because it's got some really interesting. I don't know. It's just a fun to add little secrets and little details, and honestly, there's a lot of things to find on this map. A lot of little Easter eggs. So, ironically, I might be in one of the more boring areas, but we're going to be forced out of here pretty soon because the way this works is that there is a border that expands and pushes you inwards. So, you know, just like other Hunger Games type things, the border limits how long you can be on the outside. So you're slowly forced more towards the center. And that's a way to add balance and force people to continue to play the game. So we had a lot of people playing this when we were doing it on the anniversary stream. We had probably, you know, good 10, 12, something in that range people playing it. Getting some body armors over here. This is 1 armor, that's 2 armor, 5 armor. Okay, upgrade that. So we get on over here. Why is the tracking stick? Actually, that tracking stick should not be there. I don't think we actually want that tracking stick. Hey Retro, says Cat the Panda. Hello, Cat the Panda. Welcome. Ooh, that startled me. Tim has tipped $1.
Undertale stream win. PLS.
Undertale stream win. You know what, Tim? The next stream is going to be the Undertale stream. In fact, I seriously considered making this one the Undertale stream. But what I wanted to do is have just an update on the world, because we haven't had a world update in a while. So that's what I wanted to make sure that I did. Ooh. You've been given a player tracking stick. Swing the stick to track players. Yeah, that's right. That doesn't do anything. That's something I'll have to fix. I still keep tweaking the configs, but yeah. So what I need some sort of better weaponry. I mean, I got a lot of armor, but I don't have any sort of offensive capabilities. So that's what I am going to look for. So this was something I was talking about earlier that I don't think I finished. There's 2 tiers of chests. There's the regular tier, which is something like this, and then there's the high tier. And the high tier chests are basically, they have a different loot table, which are better. So we'll have to see if I can find a high tier chest. Dang, that's a big outlet. Indeed, it is a big outlet. Someone's been here before because these chests are empty. But it's still probably worth it to see if we got anything in there. Nope. Retro, can you make a day? Not. Why? There shouldn't be any mob spawning, I don't think, right? I did have the game rule set to be off where it was always day, but then I was wondering, like, why. I don't know, maybe it's better to have it so it switches to night. Again, this is very much a work in progress, not something that's totally finished at all. I can't see. Well, that's why it's fun. Yeah, so the Hunger Games world runs completely independently, so the day and night cycle is not connected to the overworld day-night cycle. Alright, there's someone over there. I probably should, I'm gonna die here. I don't have good enough, skills. This is something you guys probably know about me. My combat skills are extremely bad. But actually, this is a good thing because it allows me to fly around a little bit and sort of show you some interesting things. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the Grease statue. This right here is what the statue was supposed to be. And I have to say, this is actually, like, kind of cool. Kind of interesting. And I have to say, Grease did a good job with that. And I just wish he had completed it a little bit sooner. Okay, so you see the border is starting to come in a little bit. This is where we were earlier. There's 2 kind of wooden houses on opposite ends of the server. I think we were in this one. We come on over here. There's this helicopter right here, which is... This was in a bad spot earlier, and somebody would spend a long time spinning in that helicopter. Show them the Squidward mermaid. I'm not going to lie, Lee, I don't know what the Squidward mermaid is. But I do know what these are. We've got this wall over here, and there's some graffiti on the wall. There's a couple of Amoguses, or Amogai. How would I say that? Sub to RGN, please, thank you. And then got some people over here. So, you know, Retro Gaming Now. There's Elbow Grease right there. There's Tim, I think. There's Eli. And then, yeah, a bunch of other ones over there. So, yeah, so we got some people going over. There's still 3 people alive. Yeah, I don't know what that Squidward mermaid is. There is another Amogus somewhere around here. The Squidward mermaid is in a pond near the graffiti wall. Okay, here we go. Here's the other one. Oh my god, Amogus in Minecraft? How? Alright. I always thought the zone was just a myth or legend. Now there is a different zone. That's a different one, which I will probably try and see if I can get to at some point. Okay, let's see. Cat the Red Panda, what are your plans for content in the future? Do you see yourself still making Minecraft deep dive / lore videos, or are you planning on trying other branches of content? That is a really great question, and something I've been thinking about a lot recently. I think I'm probably going to continue to do deep dives to some extent, but I don't think they're going to be my primary source of content, right? You know, it's just sort of a fact of life, is that there's a limited number of things to do deep dives on, right? And we're starting to get to the point where there are fewer and fewer interesting things that are worth making a video about. So, you know, kind of the result of that is you're going to be seeing less deep dives. Now, that's not to say I'm going to give it up. For example, when the Warden comes out, of course there's going to be a deep dive. And, like, there's still important questions like who is the player? So there are things that deserve a deep dive. So the question is, what am I going to be doing instead? And there's a couple of things that are possible. One thing that I like doing, and that I'm probably going to continue to do, is the like Minecraft sort of like history, like analysis videos. Like, for example, the one where I went through all the in-dev phases, or the one where I talked about the Java / Bedrock. So that type of general purpose Minecraft content, like video essay type content. I really like doing those. But I also do like having the stories. And so what I've thought about is I'm wondering if there's more things similar to like Old Root, because Old Root was a ton of fun to do. So I was thinking probably what I'll do at some point is just try to do another like internet mystery or something like that. Oh, here it is. This is the mermaid they were talking about. Squidward mermaid. And mermaids are... Oh boy. I don't know what to say about that. That's okay. A Squidward mermaid is not something that I thought I would see. But anyways, back to the content question. That's kind of my 2 routes. I think there's the continue to do Minecraft more general purpose content, or expand to other stuff. And another thing I've thought about doing is maybe what if I did a deep dive on another game? The problem with that though is I just like Minecraft so much. I think I would, if I had to pick something, I would probably continue to do Minecraft, just because it's such a great setup for storytelling, right? I like how open-ended the game is, and it's just really complicated, has a really cool history. And I just really enjoy the game. So I think it's more likely that I would continue to stick with Minecraft rather than switch into new games. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of options, and I think it's really exciting. I think this is a definitely a turning point with my channel, right? Is sort of figuring out, how do I continue to grow as a channel and continue to do interesting things that people are going to like, that aren't just deep dives. So part of me is like, oh, it's scary. Like, how am I going to do that? But another part of me is like, this is actually really exciting and really fun, because, that's part of what makes being a content creator fun, is, you can't just do the same thing forever. You've got to continue to adapt and continue to evolve. And that's exciting. All right. Another game. Let me get a drink real quick. Join if you want. Great question. RGN, do you like Zelda? I think that can make your channel grow more and open up to a new audience. I have not played a whole lot of Zelda. I think, here's the thing. honestly, if you ask me what my favorite video game is, it's Minecraft. That's really nothing comes close. To me, in terms of just my life and what I've done, Minecraft is the one game that's kind of done it all for me. It's I've been playing it for a long time, playing since the early days, and I do play other games occasionally, but really not compared to Minecraft. That's just a fact. So I think that's kind of what I would prefer to do, is stick with Minecraft if I were to stick with games. I don't know, though. I'll mess around. The thing is, there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of cool things I could do, and that's fun. But that's a good suggestion. I like that you're suggesting things that the audience might like. Kat says, I totally get that. Content creators often switch up their content when it gets boring or there's less stuff to make content of. Yeah, and that's just the fact. So again, deep dives aren't going away. But I think what I really like doing is telling stories. I like explaining things. I like, it could be the story as a deep dive, but it could also be the story is like something that happened in Minecraft's history. And it's just such a deep game and such a rich game that there's a lot of whoa there. Oh, I'm gonna die, I think. Thankfully they don't get my heads if you kill them in Hunger Games, but I'm the first one to die. Okay, Wii U has redeemed Hydrate, and I'm gonna do that real quick. I could keep watching your Minecraft vids forever as long as you're the speaker. Thank you so much. You know, people always ask, how do you have such a good voice? And the answer is, I just got lucky. There's definitely things you can do to improve your diction skills. Like, you can tell, like, when I'm speaking live, I'm not very good. Like, I stutter with my words. I've never been, like, a very sure speaker. But the nice thing about YouTube stuff is you can edit it, and so I can like re-record to make sure I get it right. And Lambda has redeemed Hydrate 4 times, and okay, I'm gonna be drinking for a little bit here. Hopefully, I don't need to use the restroom. There's 1 hydrate. There's 2 hydrates. There's 3 hydrates. There's 4 hydrates. There's 5 hydrates. There's 6 hydrates. 6 hydrates. There's 7 hydrates. Oh boy. There's 8 hydrates. Lee redeemed stretch. Okay, I'm gonna get up and stretch. You guys get to hear my voice through the reverberations of my recording room. Stretching. Had a good workout today. Feels good to stretch. All right, 1 more hydrate. Oh man, I have quite a bit of hydration there. RDN, what are good specs for a PC? I don't know, man. I haven't been following the new PC updates very much. I have been looking at the new M1 Max. The like MacBook Pros, and I kind of think I'm gonna get one. Just because I run everything in DaVinci Resolve, and basically their CPU has stuff designed for video decoding. And Apple I think is expensive for the money, but I feel like it's something that I could really utilize. It's definitely not for like the MacBook Pros. You really would probably only buy if you have a quote unquote professional use for them. But I would say that I'm video editing enough that I think I would fit that category. Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have a great answer to what the good PC specs are. If you want to know, the current PC I'm using has, and the CPU is going to slip my mind. It's an AMD Ryzen, yeah, unfortunately I don't remember what that is. I'll post that later. The GPU is an MSI NVIDIA 2070 Super, and I have 48 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, I think. 43, 2300? I don't remember how many megahertz. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So, sorry about that. I used to know my specs better. And I can't play on a Java server because I play Bedrock. Correct? That is correct. So, unfortunately, the server is Java only. Okay, so while we were talking about all those various things and hydrating, we can see what's going on in the Hunger Games. So there's 4 that remain: Black House, Snow Wanderer, Lee, and Mushroom. Let's see what Black House is doing. Oh, and Black House said 20 push-ups. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should have a channel points reward where I have to do some push-ups. That's one of the things that I do if I don't have like access to a gym, is I just do some push-ups. A certain number of them. Rand, did you like my, Retro? Excuse me. Did you like my hydrates? I am very hydrated right now. So thank you. I think it's always good to make sure you're drinking water. We got a very bold play over here, going inside the world border to get some stuff from the chests. Let's see if that's gonna pay off, because Lee is down here, ready to strike. Oh, and it did not pay off. Black House was killed by Lee using an iron sword very quickly. That was a pretty bold move to go into the helicopter that quickly. And put yourself in harm's way. So yeah, anyways, now you guys have sort of seen what this Hunger Games arena is like, and there's still more to be done. I mean, we still want to add more details to it. Spectate me, says Snow Wanderer. Okay. Ooh. Snow is in an interesting place. We have this thing that IRDM constructed, which is a, well, you'll see what happens. You get a bit of some psychedelic flashing colors when you fall down to your inevitable death. But it's not so inevitable, is it? Because there is a place to go. Now, I am pretty sure that the world border eventually closes off this area, and if it doesn't, I will need to fix that. But thanks to my stream, somebody's looking down there, and there is a way to survive this fall. There are some blocks right here, so if you know about them, it's possible to fall here and land on the blocks and survive. As it looks like space is, or snow, excuse me, is floating right there. And despite the mini hydrations, I'm actually gonna take another drink. Now, there is a way to get down here. Even if you don't want to jump, you can come through over here. There's a lot of, there's a whole cave system. I don't know what this is doing here. This should not be here. Wait, what? This is, I don't know why this is here. I'm going to delete this. You should not have any way to, oops, what's going on? Creative mode. What? Creative mode. Boom. What's going on? Okay, I'll probably have to fix this later. I think it's not letting me change because I'm in spectating. Anyways, wait. That was a bit of an awkward transition there. But we should be good now. I don't know. So as people play this arena more, they expose more design issues with it. And this one right here probably is a design issue. I don't know. Seems like we're a bit of a ways out for this getting here. So if it turns out that this is like a choke point, a place where it's not easy to win, I can adjust this. That's just part of the game, though, is trying to decide, you know, because if you're going to design an arena like this, there's a lot of like game design principles and like how do you set up a really good arena and structure that flows well. And I will say, here's something that not a lot of you know about me necessarily, that I've talked about a couple of times in Discord, is back several years ago, what I did is I actually was really interested in game development. And there was a period in my life where I thought that I was going to be a game developer. And I was developing this game in Unreal Engine 3. Now, I didn't have any modeling experience, but I basically used the assets that were available in the engine already and set up all these levels and designed them. And I think I had a good 3 or 4 levels, like using the default game modes. And I just had a lot of fun doing that. I really enjoyed the creation aspect of the game design and how do you set up the levels and how do you do all of that. And that's so something that I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to become a game dev, and that never ended up happening. I think I shifted more towards music is what I focused on. But I was thinking at some point, you know, if you guys would be interested, what I can do is do a live stream of that game. So I could play that game on stream so you can sort of see what I was doing and see, take a look at some of my work. And I don't know, I think it'd be a fun trip down memory lane. A really interesting thing to do. Okay, that's interesting. Snow Wander just used a pearl and died. I did not think that pearls were anywhere on the loot table. So that's something I'm going to have to look at. So that's the thing. There's always things to look at on the Hunger Games arena. But overall, I would say that this is a very successful arena. I think there's some things to change. Real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and fix that that ender chest because that should not be there. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't know how that got in there. Because that's a big problem. That basically means you could take anything you want. Actually, you know what? Was that there? Let's see who did that. Army placed it. Interesting. I don't know how Army got down here with an ender chest. I think we've had some warp. There have definitely been some shenanigans that have happened here. People somehow getting onto the map when they're not supposed to. And I cannot encourage that under any circumstances, unfortunately. But yeah, so there it is. That's the Hunger Games. That's one of the biggest new additions to the server. Kat says, game dev, would you know how to code things in Minecraft? So I really like Java. Java is one of my favorite languages because of the way it works with, like, it's really good for object-oriented stuff. I've never actually tried making a Minecraft mob, though. I've never, like, really thought about it and, like, sat down and see, hey, could I mod the game? I think I have the skills, or I could at least learn the skills required to do that, but I've never done it. Yeah, sort of as I said, my interest in game development is not quite as much as it once was, and I think it's also a notoriously, like, brutal industry in terms of, like, working hours and crunch time, and, you know, it's not necessarily something that I would see myself doing because of that reason. I don't think it's necessarily the best for the actual developers. Now, I'm sure it's not like that everywhere, but it does have a reputation for that. Let's see. You remind me of one of my teachers. He's my favorite. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really want something that lets me have custom textures for my name tagged illagers. I don't know if there's a way to do that easily. Tim says, "Wait, you know Java? Can you please help me with sometime?" I can try. It's been a while since I've used it, but I probably wouldn't take me too long to get back into it. So yeah, we kind of went over a lot of interesting topics. Why not make it in adventure mode? I've tried all sorts of things with, like, with multiverse to try and make it adventure mode. I tried to make it where you joined in and it sets it to adventure mode, but I have never been able to do it, unfortunately. Worst of all time. Some meanie turned my Eli equals Pog graffiti into Eli equals poo. Oh man, that's, yeah. Might have to do a time. Might have to go through and deal with some graffiti. I have never won a game of Hunger Games, and I probably never will, because I'm just not good at all at combat. Have you heard of CWAT Gaming, Arjun? I think you'd like him. The name is extremely familiar. He's like a YouTuber, right? CWAT Gaming. It's such a... I feel like I've got to have seen them, right? That name is just so familiar. Okay. What do we have over here? Huh. I wonder what this is. Maybe I should walk in. I think at one point that actually was a trap. You know, I think it'd be kind of funny to add some stuff, some like traps where, you know, you walk into it and eventually you just die to the world border. I don't know. Again, there's just, this is very much a work in progress. There's a lot of things to add to this that don't currently exist. Yeah, I live in constant dread of the next time I got a PvP. Especially because I have no weapons. In fact, I'm not going to be moving in that direction, that person up in the helicopter. I think I'm going to be moving around to the other side. Jacket says, I want to start writing my comic about Fireman, but at this point it's devolved into me not understanding his eyebrows. Me not understanding his eyebrows. I have to say, Jacket, I'm not totally sure what you mean by that. Amogus. I don't know how to get up there. I'm going to see if there's something over here. There are a lot of diverse and an eclectic mix of biomes and areas. And this will be one of those. A splash potion of regeneration. There are 2 baby zombies fully decked in golden armor. I don't know how that happened. That should not be on the Hunger Game. Oh, maybe you don't mean the Hunger Games. Alright. It would be really nice to find some weapons. Yeah, Seawat makes Minecraft videos about how to escape structures. In my Minecraft and the history of mobs like you. Oh, so he is Seawat the guy who had the who started the whole prison craze? Like people would design Minecraft prisons and try to escape. Is that Seawat? Or that was like Mithrochondrak, something like that. I don't know. Boom, boom. Okay, Jacket says I'm going to start my okay. When I draw them, they look different or are shaped strange when they bend and move. I see. You know, I'm not anywhere good of a artist at all. My talents are much more musically inclined and not so much visually inclined. So I can't help, unfortunately. This over here is the house that I had for my Minecraft Minecraft Let's Play. I used to have a Let's Play. Well, this is interesting. This compass. Oh, there. What? Yeah. Okay. This should not be in the chests. This is something I'm gonna have to fix. Yeah. There's some bugs. That's okay. I would really like to find a weapon. Also, don't tell Sul we are talking about Fireman. Okay, I won't. Is Sul here? Sul is here. So Sul might have overheard that. Oh, that's the same thing. All right, let's go into the cave system. I like the cave system. There's a good way in somewhere around here. I could do the the drop, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna go this way. Here we go. Yeah. All right, over here. So sometime what I want to do is have another like SMP Hunger Games event and get like a full stacked 24-player game. That's what this is designed to do, is 24-player. Ever think about making a deep dive about how you can respawn the Ender Dragon? That's interesting. So I've talked about the Ender Dragon before. I suppose it is possible that the Ender Dragon could warrant its own video. I don't know if that's a totally necessary or not. That's something I'd have to think about. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have all sorts of video ideas, many of which I never use. That's just kind of, I think, the fact of being, someone who makes videos. Everything about an Ender Pearl deep dive, I think I pretty much covered those in my Enderman deep dive, which was the first deep dive. There's people who don't like that, but I think it was one of my more clever ideas. Oh boy. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna die immediately. Oh, that's the regeneration potion. Yeah, I'm very bad. I'm gonna leave spectator. I'm gonna disconnect and come back in. So, anyways, yeah. Also, I'm random, by the way. Oh, I figured that. Lambda F in chat. Yeah, I feel that a Hunger Games victory is not something I will ever experience. But it's fun to design. It's really fun to design the whole system. So you see, if you leave, it puts you back in the lobby. And the lobby is designed in such a way that you can kind of look out and see what's going on. So you can see... It's not perfect, of course, but you can get a bit of a sense of what's happening, even if you weren't spectating. Glowberries. Let's, yeah. Get some, cooked pork chop. Morbidly obese F. I'm going to return back home and pick up all of my inventory. F was diagnosed with diabetes. Okay. You guys have some interesting ways of stating your condolences for a Minecraft death. I did remove it. Oh, yeah, I think I did. Yeah, so there's things to fix always. I will make sure to tweak that. Yeah, so here's something that we've been to before, and I just wanted to see if I know how to get there. So Jacket Cat has a I don't know if I want to say obsession, but an inclination to collect villagers. That's why we have Rob, who's currently sitting in our base. But there is a villager bar, which we've been to before, but I wanted to see if I remembered how to get there. So we head over on this one. I think this is Shademore Path. Maple is out over there. I can't remember who built that. So there's our people who live here. But what I'm going to do, I think somewhere, so this goes to a corner. There's the Central Highway 400 blocks away that goes over there. And then you turn right over there, and you eventually get to it. So I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can get there. I think if I turn in here, it's going to put me in the right place. That's another thing that I think is fun, is just exploring to see what people have left, because it reminds me of, I don't know, it's almost like an RPG, right, where there's just stuff in the world that you don't know about. There's just things to find that are really cool. Pizza Party has won the Hunger Games. All right. Ooh! I should have taken the C path. Maybe I should have, but I honestly didn't know there was an easy way to find it. I'm just sort of going off of my knowledge of locations on the server. So this is the western side of the server, west relative to the spawn. The spawn point is central, of course. And I spend most of my time on the west/southwest area because that's where I live. So obviously I have to do that, spend time there. This apparently is not it. It's a villager house. There's a new villager in there. Well, let's take a look at the villager house. See, that's what I'm saying. You just stumble across stuff. You stumble across things that people have made. That is, by the way, something else I do need to do pretty soon, is start adding some villagers. Because I don't have any villagers. And I would like to treat them in a bit more of a humane way than we tend to see on this server. I've spent some time on these streams, and I head on over, and I find these people who put the villagers in these like tiny little like places where there's no room to move. 2x2 or 2x4 little places with just a bed and a workstation, and that's not what we're going to be doing. We're going to be treating our villagers right. It's going to be a villager paradise, I'm going to say. This is going to be, you take villages and what makes villages so good, and they're going to be even better. Even better. Ding. Head on in here, and wow, there are more and more pillagers. Forcibly coerced volunteers. Oh man, there's so many in here that it's almost scary. Wow. Oh! Here he comes, Diane. Hi, Diane. She comes. Cyrus. I don't know. I always just like coming into this place and saying hi to him. I feel like on my live streams, I don't know. This is one of those places I end up seeing. Don't forget to say hi to Benny. And also, since Jacket Cat was talking about the comic, I wanted to take a look. I will find Benny. Oh, maybe Benny's downstairs. Someone's been drinking a lot of potions in here. Alright, head back downstairs. Ding, someone's here. That doorbell is so simple but so cool. Benny is the Axeman. I think I did see the Axeman, but we'll head on down. Down we go. Ah, welcome. Among us is the red man. I don't think there are any red men. This is Benny. Hi, Benny. Hello. Soul 4 was slain by Benny. Benny's a feisty one, huh? I've learned my lesson. I need to stay away from Benny a little bit. Oh, there's Benny. I see. So there's a couple of them. Benny might be the potion drinker. Got a bit of an inclination to down some of these potions. Let's see what we're selling here. Basic. Yeah. Anyways. Maybe they're drinking honey. Alright. I just wanted to come by this place because I always like... Whoa. Okay. Make sure Diane doesn't escape. Let me get out. Here we go. Nice to see you, Diane, as always. Alright. So... Keep on looking around a little bit. We've shown you guys the Hunger Games. That was kind of the big one. Can you get my stuff, Retro? If I can find where you died. Never mind, I'm good, lol. Okay, good. Alright, so... The fishtail cannon will eat the therapy sheep. The therapy sheep. Let's, we got some axolotls here. I think it's interesting that they chose to add the axolotl of all mobs, because that's kind of an obscure type of thing, right? I mean, I feel like I'd heard about axolotls before, but it's not a really commonly seen animal, right? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting decision to add such an off-the-wall type of thing. Kind of cool, though. Yeah. Anyways, Jacket, I always like seeing these places. This is a very... They have a lot of charm to them. They have names. Axolotls have grown popular on social media, and I have to wonder if Minecraft has anything to do with that, right? If anything, they are raising awareness, which maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. Yeah. I can't quite see the names from here. I'm gonna step down. Got some turtles, too. Bubblegum. These aren't gonna attack me, are they? Bubbles. Sprite. One of these guys got in. We see these skeleton horses everywhere. I think the reason is because it's constantly lightning striking and producing skeleton traps. Excuse me. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not very good at speaking live. Cocoa Puff. But that doesn't matter too much because you can learn how to get better. You can learn how to get better live too, but... You know, I have the ability to redo my lines as many times as I need to do. Retro, do you want to see the ranch? Sure. Where are you? There's a lot more skeleton. Oh, Bone Ranch. Actually, I think I have seen Bone Ranch. I saw it recently. I don't know if there's anything new to see. Or if it's the same as it was back then. But I'm sure. I'm down to see it. Alright, I'll follow you. Could maybe do at the gate there. Ranch dressing, says Snow Wanderer. Actually, I never thought about it. Does ranch dressing have to do with, like, actual ranches? Questions that may never be answered. That's too extreme. Questions that are pretty easy. I met some skeleton horses once, then lightning hit, and suddenly they had skeletons with bows turning me into pincushions. Right, that's what a skeleton trap is, right? You see the horse out there, and you get up close, and boom, lightning strikes it and spawns the skeletons on the horses. Yeah, that's right, Bone Ranch. It is out here. This is Central Highway, I'm pretty sure. See, I'm getting better at learning where things are on this server. To the Bone Ranch. Perfect. So we head on this this path. Please don't let the villagers out. That is hopefully the goal. It must have been a lot of work getting these pillagers. I feel like because don't they have to basically attack you until their axe breaks? Isn't that how that works? It's a pretty big thing. Got a nice little bridge over here. Yeah, I hope they don't get eaten. What does this say? We do hope you like the new paths. Page Turner, the Pathkeeper. Alright. The Pathkeeper has built a path. The Pathkeeper will continue this soon. All I ask is that you don't go right to the ranch. Okay. So these wool blocks push us in the right direction along with Lee. Alright, I'm coming. I'm sorry, I'm slow. I just had to read the signs. I see, this must be where the path was going to go. Who is the Pathkeeper? I don't know. That's a great question. Are they still on the server? But there's just there's so many like people who are on the server, and sometimes some people play for a long time, some people play for a little time. That's just kind of how things go. That's why it's fun to continue to add people, right? Make sure there's always somebody playing. All right. Continue to follow this, and we can see the ranch out in the distance. Yes, this is it. This is the Bone Ranch. I do think I've been here. This looks extremely familiar. Ooh, IRDM has joined the game. Welcome. Good to see you here. I don't think I've played with IRDM in a while. So I heard some Minecraft players were enjoying natural scenery without the threat of imminent, gratuitous violence following them at all times. What? 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 Alright, looks like we're here. Whoa, yeah, okay. Lee was not lying. These are a lot of skeleton horses. I remember back in the early days of this server, I was so excited to have a skeleton horse because I'm like, wow, these are cool. I felt like I was really interesting. I was the talk of the town because I had a skeleton horse, and it turns out that they're everywhere. I was brought down to reality quite quickly. It's a little bit creepy walking around here because they just make all these noises. There's so many of them. Set the souls free. I don't know if they have souls. It kind of seems like a skeleton horse wouldn't have a soul. Do you want to see Precious Ruber's house? Sure, since we're here. So many cool things on this server. Welcome, Mind Logic. Yeah, we got a good player base right now. Ruby's home. Ruby dreams. Ooh. No PvP allowed. Alright. This is Precious Ruber's house. Who is Ruber? Is Ruber the cat? Ruber's Precious. So many defenseless mobs, right for gratuitous violence. IRDM is in another one of his moods again. Talking about things that are... I don't quite know the right word to encapsulate the way IRDM is talking right now. Ruber's the person you let on the SMP because I asked nicely. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Ruby Dreams. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't realize it was referring to the user. You can call it a mood. I call it living in the real world. Well, I already am. I'm living in the Minecraft world right now, not the real world. In fact, I play Minecraft specifically because it isn't the real world. It's very nice. I like this. I also saw that Ruby was gonna do something near spawn. Ooh, Iridium is showing up. He was gonna do something near spawn that they were gonna do something. They have like this plot that they've set out. Anyways, my methods are not of your concern, Lee. Does that mean that Iridium is abusing moderator powers? Hey. I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm doing is asking the question. Okay. Maybe. I'm a bald snowman, alright. So this is nice. This is a nice little area. I like these bees. I like its proximity to the chat over there. How do I grow hair? Just wait. That's typically what I do. Alright, so IRDM, you're here. Did you have something for me? Is there something you wanted to show me? Or did you just come to scare us? The stream delay is making it impossible to properly discuss the brutal amount of wrong your opinions are. Alright, so IRDM is chosen to be aggressive today, so I will not respond to IRDM. Let's see. This is very nice place, and we get to watch the nice sunset. Let's watch the sunset. It's beautiful. Minecraft is interesting because it's got that sort of sense of beauty, but it's also just so blocky. But I really think the blocky aesthetic is what makes it unique and what makes it interesting. Is there a /mute command? There is a /mute command. Boom. That is pretty convenient, isn't it? I wonder if his mod powers are going to be able to defeat that. All right, so let's take a look at this over here. Yeah, we got a nice real ranch. Yeah, I've seen all this before. This is really cool. There are some shenanigans going on out here because IRDM was shot by Skeleton. Am I saying that right? Is it IRDM or is it Erdum? Isn't it Erdum, right? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Whoa, look at this. Wow. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm going to reverse this because this was my fault. So CO, roll back, user, keeper, time, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, radius, 10. There we go. Sorry about that. This is what I do when people get griefed by creepers, is I roll it back. How do I unmute? Mute. Unmuted. I just wanted to see if that would work. Whoa there. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I did not see that. That's, ooh. Whew. That's a bit of an interesting, okay. You gotta put that away. You gotta put that away, Lee, before I, am forced to, take action. Because that's, boy, that's, not, wow. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to deal with these zombies. There we go. It's Irdium's fault. What's Irdium's fault? Alright. My murder can be blamed only on the society that bred my murder. Alright, I've seen enough. Irdium is having a tough time speaking positive and uplifting words. Today is a positive day, a positive live stream. Not a negative societal analysis live stream. You think you and your capitalistic... Oh boy, I forgot. We added the We added the plugin, and that plugin is coming to bite me. You think your mere words will end the freedom of the people. Hey, Dino, can you mute IRDM? Or maybe ban him? Well, since he's... okay. Already got the ability to talk anyways. The proletariat... I see IRDM has been reading the, reading some Karl Marx. And since that's a political topic, I have no more to say. Okay. I'm gonna head to spawn. Why? I don't know. I just, I feel like going here. And you know what I need to do? I need to stop the phantoms from coming. So we'll put that there. Take a little sleep. And, whose horse is this? It's not my horse, is it? I thought I saw a new statue out in the distance. Yeah, ooh, there we go. Wow. This illager's got some really bright and colorful polka dotted underpants. Or pants, I guess. My slash bar kind of broken. I don't know if there's a solution to that, unfortunately. Nice, totally new moon. Says Sulvor. What's the deal, Sul? Oh, it's Lee. Lee, don't make me take that away from you. I'm telling you, Lee, the more you have it out, the you might be forcing me to take some administrative action, is what we're gonna call it. Some modern... Oh. Lee, you have made a Erdem says, Lee, give it back or throw it in the fire, please. And Lee chose a different option, which is placing it. Hey, Lee, do you have efficiency 5 in the flower hour? Well, there's worse places to put it. So it looks like we're gonna have to mine this for all eternity. So let's get started. You know, eternity starts with a single swing of the pickaxe. This is good. You know, this is good teamwork, right? We're focusing on what we can accomplish together, right? If we had an infinite number of us mining for an infinite number of time, we'd break this, right? Isn't that how it works? Tim redeemed hydrate. All right, let's hydrate. That is not how infinity works. I don't need any of your negativity here, IRDM. We are trying to do some teamwork, some constructive team building. All right. I hate to say it though, we don't have infinite people, and we don't have an infinite amount of time. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to use my powers and do something that I don't like to do. And we're going to switch to creative mode. Boop. And Iridium says he did it. Hacks, yes, I do have hacks. That is a fact. I don't use them though. I don't use them for anything except for like server necessary things. I don't know, you know, it's just fun to hang around and just be here. What is this? Who built this? Is this a fist? A torch? I see. Well, Remy isn't okay. Might take a look at that. The hammer of the... Alright, I already am still on his manifesto. Retro, have you seen my piano yet? The one in my house? Is that the one? I have seen the one in your house. There's also one over here. I don't know which one you're referring to. But since we're here, we can take a little look around. Man, these things are so annoying. I will say my my voice is starting to give way, so we may need to maybe approaching the end of the stream. Near spawn, it's this one, right? Is this it? Let's turn this on. Ugh. So I have to ask a question. Why is it that when I reference that beautiful, beautiful song, I get killed by people like IRDM and Aramy, yet when Sul4 over here builds an entire piano that plays that song whenever we want, all we have to do is push the button. Why doesn't Sul4 get killed? I'm hearing a different one. There's a Tetris theme. Where's the Tetris theme coming from? Alright, we got some postmodern art over here playing this overlapping track on itself. Is this the Tetris? I did not know that there's a Tetris one. I want to see that one. Nice. That's a great theme. That's one of my favorite retro theme songs. It's just so catchy. Good job. I like that. See, that's a nice one to build. That's one where you don't click on it and then roll your eyes. I'd say wait, what? Huh? Whatever. I'm not even gonna bother with Erdem's ramblings. Reminding me a little bit of Premier Garfield. It's pretty close. I think the rhythm is pretty solid on that. I think that's something I could do is build some of these. That's something I've always been interested in. I remember what I used to do back in like the beta days or whenever they added them is there were these programs that you could use where you could put in a MIDI file and it would construct it for you. So you could set it up and it would basically create a Minecraft world where it would have the MIDI file transferred. And obviously you can't do every rhythm, but you could do quite a bit, right? You could do enough to, excuse me, have some interesting things. Ugh. So what's with this pile right here? What are we looking at? Boat. We got a boat here. Put those carrots back. I put them in the wrong direction. This is the life, isn't it? Going in circles on a boat near the spawn of Minecraft. Canoeing with the enemy, Leo. So I'm the enemy now, huh? Voomp. The party does not condone this. Well. Excuse me. Yes, our lemon thing. Forgot this existed. Yes, it does exist. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, my voice is starting to go out. I'm not sure I have two full hours of speaking in me, usually. I'm gonna watch Remy take some damage from the Wither Rose. And dies in lava. I don't think Remy is actually gonna die. Remy has played it close before. There's a wagon next to the buff man. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. With compasses. Okay. Ah, yes, good. So now there's a way to get to the bar. Okay, let's just go take a look at that. Now that I know what I'm doing, I can get there, but I just want to point this out for people who watch this in the future. That there is a way to get there, because that was one of the things. The bar is kind of off the beaten path a little bit. Oh, maybe not that. Where's that chest? Here we go. Blitz bar. Yeah, that's what it's called. I was trying to remember the name of it. So the blitz bar is in that direction. Anyways, yeah, that's really cool. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining this stream. I know it's kind of low key. We were more, playing some Hunger Games and taking a look at some of the new things in the server. I'm going to hopefully try and be a little bit more consistent with streaming. That's going to happen within the next month or so. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you to everyone who's playing. Yeah, have a great day.